Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm going to call the meeting to order. We're going to have the land acknowledgement, and Councillor O'Hare, I believe, you're going to read it for us?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. The city of Thorold is situated on treaty land. This land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Haudenosaunee, the Hattawandara, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credits First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. The city of Thorold stands with all Indigenous people, past and present, in promoting the wise stewardship of the lands on which we live.
Thank you so much for doing that. Declaration of interest, anybody? Okay, adoption of the agenda. Can I have a mover? Brenda, seconder? Barb? I'm going to call the question. All in favor of adopting the agenda? Anybody opposed? Seeing none, it's carried. Okay, adoption of the minutes of March 21st, 2024. Can I have a mover? Michael? A seconder? Anybody? Joey? Okay, I'll call the question. All in favor? Okay, anybody opposed? Okay, I don't see anybody opposed, so that's carried. We have one correspondence, you said, Justin?
Yes, just an update that Karen Blakely has resigned from the committee.
Okay, thank you for providing that information, and thank you to Karen Blakely for any contributions that she has made. Now committee business, the June 5th forum. The June 5th forum is coming up very quickly. This is the last event of the New Horizons grant, and we may have to provide some honorary for the main speakers are all paid for, and the luncheon is paid for. We may have to provide a couple of honorariums from our budget, but I will bring that up in May. I just want to say that we have 4 speakers. 2 speakers who are professional speakers and they're professors, and 2 speakers are also from Brock. It's going to be a fantastic lineup. We're going to have all the details and the information, and the tickets are going to be available next week. It's going to be $10, and that will include the 4 speakers. It will include 4 speakers. It will include a break, and it will include a lunch for $10. So we'll send out all, I wish I had the information today. Unfortunately, I don't have it today, the specifics, but I will send it out to everybody as soon as I get it next week. The tickets are going to be on sale at the library, the senior center, and the TCAG. And you do not have to be a senior to attend this. Anybody can attend it. The speakers are phenomenal. So and so you can bring your friends. Everybody's welcome. So as I said, I'll send this out next week, and I'd appreciate anything you can do to also forward it on to other organizations and other people you know that might be interested. And unfortunately, other than 4 great speakers and a break and a lunch for $10, I can't give you any more information right now. But I will have something early next week, and we'll have a month to basically sell the tickets. Any questions on that? Okay, so look in your email next week for all of the details on that. Okay, September 25th forum. Michael, do you have anything else on that?
Just that Amici's is holding the reservation.
Okay.
I was in contact with the banquet coordinator, so that's good they're doing that. So you had mentioned 25 is what I thought we had set on, but you had mentioned 25 or 26. So I did say to her 25 or 26, although I think it's 25.
Okay.
So they are holding that. And I let her know that we're waiting on the New Horizons money. You know, we won't be able to do it if we don't get that money. So
Yeah, and if we can't do it there, then we'll look at we're still going to have the forum regardless.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
We'll just have to possibly have it at
It'd
the
be
center.
great, it'd be
Yeah.
great, though, if we could have it there.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
And we could have a larger group if we can have it
Big
there.
group, huge screen, all the AV equipment is perfect, no microphone issues.
So we should know in June about that.
Correct. Yeah, June, what is the date for that?
They never give us a specific
okay.
date. The government doesn't work that precisely. Okay, all right. So there'll be more on that one, but, okay. So Senior of the Year Awards, I believe we do have some nomination forms. I believe, so that closes today, and the working committee will get together on that one. 40th anniversary. Okay, go Brenda.
40th anniversary's on its way to, we're still looking for some bands out there, some different types of music. We have a photo booth already prepared. We're going to do the seniors, the Thorold Seniors, and then the Thorold Senior of the Year Award. We've got a number of things planned for that day, and we're just in the process of trying to work it all out and coordinate it and do a timeline so everybody knows when everything's going to be happening.
So that's June 15th, and I think it starts at 10 o'clock.
Yes,
It's
10
open.
o'clock.
It's open to everyone. It's a multi-generational event, so there'll be things for the kids, and we'll have our awards. I believe our awards will start at about 10:45. We're going to have a specific agenda, but there'll be about 10:45. Or 11-ish, because we want to start lunch around 11:30-ish or 11:45. So we want to have the awards ready. So there's going to be some kind of barbecue lunch,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And we're going to do our flag raising that day for Seniors Month. There's going to be obviously some comments related to the 40th anniversary and the longevity of the senior center. So it's going to be a great morning and afternoon. So put that date on your calendar, and there'll be lots of specific details coming out.
There'll be also a beer and wine tent. That always gets people excited. And we plan on, there's something else I was just going to say, and it went right out of my head. Sorry.
If you remember, do it in the round table, okay? All right. This is going to be the fastest meeting on history. Okay. The New Horizons grant. So everybody knows we've applied for a New Horizons grant. The 5, what do we call it?
5.
Yeah, the Fab Five, but I think we're called Thorold Networking Group or something like that. We have an official name, and that's the TCAG, the Senior Center, the Garden Club, the library, and Age Friendly. So we've applied for another $25,000 grant, and hopefully we'll be successful, and we can continue some of the good work that was done with the other grant. And we'll do some new things, like, for example, the forum in the fall that we're planning for. So we should know sometime in June whether we were or were not successful. So that's pretty exciting. And rack cards, we have a limit. We didn't order that many rack cards. So for the next meeting, I'm going to get a price on some more rack cards. And the reason for that is we would like to use them in the summertime when they have the markets, like to give some to the city so they can hand them out at the markets. And we've been using them for info fairs and things. I still have about 400 or 500, but that's not that many. So I will get some kind of pricing for some more rack cards so that we can use them throughout the year and at all the fairs, and we can use them all summer. When people see them, they really like them. Okay, community events and projects. I don't have anything, but I think some of that stuff will come up in round table. And maybe I'm going to get Brenda to start with the round table first. Brenda, mention some of those. You're having the events in the park on the Saturdays?
Yes, and barbecues.
and barbecues. Can you talk about that as a part of the roundtable?
We decided to have every month wide open for anyone that wants to come. We're going to have a barbecue on a Friday, and it'll start around 11:30, and it'll take place till about 2:30 in the afternoon. And everyone is, like I said, everyone is welcome. We'll have bocce ball, we have a cornhole. There's a lot of things that we can be doing while we're out there. No liquor during that time, no beer either. But it'll be a good time for everybody to come and visit us. That'll be every month throughout the summer. We also have our pop-up markets on those days, so you can come and get some vegetables as well. I'm trying to think of the other function. Oh, what was the other one we were doing? Isn't that awful?
Okay, we'll do the other rest of the roundtable, and then we'll come back to you.
Okay, thank you.
I do want to offer kudos. I was away for 2 weeks, and I want to offer kudos to the leadership of Brenda, the mayor, and Jeff Holman, and also the leadership of the entire council on approving the lease and providing some funding, some necessary funding, and long overdue funding, in my opinion, to provide ongoing programming at the senior center. So kudos to, again, Brenda, the mayor, and Jeff Holman, and also the entire council who unanimously passed it. So I thought that was wonderful. And if I have to leave all the time to get good things done, I'll leave. Okay. Barb?
I second your commendation, your commending Brenda and the whole crew on the renewal of the lease. It was great job, and the show at council of all the seniors, I think helped. Yes. Yeah, I just a question about the June 5th forum. The speakers, what will they be speaking on, Jean?
They're speaking on, I should know, and I had all of this before I left, but things have become, one is on brain health.
Okay.
And just healthy living and how healthy brain. And the other one, she is a renowned speaker, and I forget what she's speaking on, but we'll have all of that. I apologize. I was hoping the poster was going to be ready today, and
More age-friendly?
it's more of it's more age friendly, like 50 issues that pertain to 50 plus.
Okay.
But brain health really is any age. It's just harder as you get older.
Great, that's all I had.
Okay, so we'll have that and look for it and spread it around. Everybody's welcome. Anise?
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, I'm really very happy to know that a lot of things are happening in summer this year, and I'm really very, very happy and excited to get those that sort of the funding, so that many other good things you can do. Excellent job so far. And I'm really very, very happy.
And again, if anybody's ever got any ideas or suggestions that they would like the committee to consider, or that they would like to spearhead and how get help from other committee members, all suggestions are welcome, okay? So, Joey?
Sorry, still not too proficient on my computer. I don't really have too much, but again, Jean, I saw your picture on the cover of the paper and your article about single people and taxes was very interesting, and I hope a lot of people learned from it.
Thank you for that, and it is a serious issue, and I am representing a group, Single Seniors for Tax Fairness, and if you go to our website, you can get all kinds of information, www.singleseniors.com, and you can get how we got all our calculations and all the other articles we've got that we have received over the last little while. It's a very important issue. In fact, I had a lady who was walking down the street, and she lived just on Winterberry, and she stopped me, and she comes back, and she says, I read that article, and she says, my husband just died. She says, I cannot believe the tax difference when you don't have the pension splitting, and you don't, and you have to withdraw additional amounts out of RIFs of the spouse. What difference? In her, it made $11,000 difference in taxes. It was, everybody you speak to, we've got the stats, and it's a real serious issue. Okay, thank you for that, Joey. Oh, Joey, just on the side, I was away in Portugal and Spain, and I have to tell you, accessibility is a non-word in there. Everything is up, down, steps. There aren't many ramps. Every place I thought it's beautiful but not accessible.
I've gone to both Spain and Portugal, and it's very sad. I was in Turkey, and actually Turkey is much further ahead than many places in Europe.
Yeah.
So go to Turkey if you want to see accessibility. They even have better situations than some of our areas in Canada.
Well, it just brings to mind that how we have to keep things in the forefront on accessibility. Is Marilyn? I saw Marilyn. I don't. Marilyn.
So also online, Marilyn,
here,
Dave,
sorry.
and Jacob
Oops.
are online.
Marilyn, Dave, and Jacob. Okay.
All right,
Marilyn?
I'm playing buttons here. Okay. No, I don't have anything. Thank you.
Okay. Dave, do you have anything?
Hi, everyone. Nothing at this time. Thank you for asking, Brenda. Jean.
Dave, thank you again for all your support. You've been a wonderful support. You and Jacob and Jeff Holman are just on a scale of 1 to 10. You're 20. So thank you.
I know it's all our pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, and Jacob, does Jacob have anything?
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that regarding your 40th anniversary event, I will be able to help you out setting up the permit for the park, and then also for the permit for the alcohol at the event. I can assist with that if you need a little assistance with that aspect as well.
See, I told you you were 20. Okay, thank you. And Michael?
Yeah, just something I want to, it's near and dear to my heart, so I want to keep it like that it shows up in the minutes, and that is, Brenda, if you could just give the update on the Grand Palace program.
We have been in contact with the Prince of Wales. We dropped off also a package, I'm too close, a package to Westmount, and we dropped off a package to Ontario Street School. We're waiting for a response. The response we got when we brought it in was really, they were excited about it. So now we have to present it to Grand Pals themselves. Jules is the lady that looks after the grant for us. We already have a list together for all of the Grand Pals that want to participate. I think we've got 12 or 13 names. So now we're just waiting for them to tell us that it's a go, and once they say it's a go, we'll present that back to Grand Pals, and we'll be in the running for the grant.
All right, am I on your list?
Would you like to be on the list?
Be on the
Excellent. Okay, I'll put John.
All right.
And Brenda, just quickly, what is Grand Pals again? Just very, very quickly.
Grand Pals is what they do is they marry the kids in grade 4 and 5 with the Grand Pals. And what we do is we go in the classroom, there's a specific curriculum that they have already laid out for us, and we learn from each other. So it's kind of marrying the two groups together, and the Grand Pals can be of assistance to the students and vice versa. So it's a really interesting, it's really going to be very interesting for us. We're excited. We got overwhelming response for that. Tons of people are interested. Yep.
Okay, and Councillor O'Hare for the round table.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First, I must apologize. My internet's been weaving in and out, so I've been getting conversations clipped. So I just want to apologize if I've missed some things or missed some cues. I have two things that I just want to bring up. The first is, as was mentioned, I'm not sure if it was Joey or not, the accessibility ramps. Just so you know, we are in the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee doing a survey of the downtown merchants, who has ramps, who needs ramps, and it might be something that at some point we'll be bringing to council. So that's the first item. Second item is I just want to say thank you to the Senior Center for the invitation for the celebratory lunch that was held last Wednesday. It was a great time, huge turnout, and I was really flattered by that invitation. So thank you very much. And that's all. Thank you.
And Justin.
Nothing to add from me.
Okay. All right. So that's all for roundtable. Justin, anything new on, no?
No update, and I suggest if Councillor Hare wants to try to contact Sean Dunsmore for more information.
Okay. I think we have to, at some point soon, think about what our alternatives are. If our alternatives are to go to council and say, we've asked for this for 2 or 3 years and we've got nothing. But we'll leave, Councillor O'Hara, we'll leave it to you for now to see if you can get any more information, and if you can't, maybe we'll have to decide on what game plan 2 is. Is that okay, Councillor O'Hara? Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that is.
That is most appreciated, and thank you. Okay, our next, oh, sorry, I apologize. Okay, Michael?
Yeah, I was just going to say, this, you know, it seems to be flogging a dead horse here with the font size on the street signs. This is clearly a lowest of the low priorities for the city. There probably won't be any more new subdivisions with the need for street signs by the time this is actually going to happen. So like you said, maybe something else, or just put it to bed. I don't see it happening.
Oh, we got lots of growth happening. But anyway, we'll figure out, we'll have to do a next step. We'll see what we should do.
Okay.
Okay, our next meeting is May 16th at 1:15. Okay, that meeting will probably have quite a few things that we'll have to just decide on. It won't be as fast as this one. Okay, any final comments before we end this 20-minute meeting? Oh, Brenda would like to say something else.
Yes, I want to thank everybody from the city of Thorold again. We had such an amazing evening when we signed our lease yesterday, but it was fantastic. I never anticipated that everyone would vote for us. I don't know why, but I was kind of worried. So it was great to see that everybody was behind us 100%. The people at the center are walking on cloud 9 because so many things are going to be happening for us coming up. Yesterday actually, I spent some time along with Lori Hughes and Abdu and Jeff Holman at the city maintenance department, and we sat down to look at signage. And in talking about the signage, we let them know that we had applied for another grant, and that grant is to build a massive deck out the front so that we can utilize the deck as well for the seniors. And that it wouldn't be a high deck, but we talked about, what we need to do. And the Mountain View people that are already in the building are going to give us a hand with that. And then we'll get everything together and we'll present that grant, and it looks promising. So lots of things are happening. And this week we had 7 new memberships this week, 7 in 1 week. So things are happening, things are hopping, and I think a lot of that has to do with all the great things that the city has done for us. It's just opened a brand new door. So again, I just want to thank everybody from the city I can't say enough about what you're doing for us. So thank you very, very, very much.
That's great. And Dave Baldoni and Jacob are also a big part of that. So we want to thank you all.
Yes.
Okay. This meeting is a motion to adjourn the meeting. Barb? And Marilyn will second. I think I saw Marilyn. Okay. And I'll call the question. All in favor? All in favor of adjournment? Okay. Anybody opposed to adjournment? No? Okay.